Hello. Hiya. Hello. Popsy Mohbad. Anyway, don't ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Nigeria jọ̀rọ̀ Popsy Mohbad nìkan lọ. So we'll just say little things about it. How are you, everybody? Good evening. Ẹ kú ọ̀lẹ́ o. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. How are you all? Kí ni mo lọ tẹ̀lé inú ilé yìí sí? I hate this phone like mad. New phone àjàrà bùkà wò lélẹ́yìí báyìí. A fẹ́ share kìíní náà lè share báyìí. Òun ló ń ṣe bí wìrì. Kí ni mo cover screen wo ló ní mo cover báyìí? New phone wò lélẹ́yìí. How are you, everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching us from. Yes, you're welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Your host is still Ajoke. Please help us to share the program. Like you know, this page is not very, very visible these days. So I will really appreciate if you guys can help me to share it, please. I'll share it too. This is serious, so ain't me. Okay. There's some cutting material. Ẹ káàbọ̀ jàre, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ sí orí program. Yes, mi ò rí share gan, mi mo bí ṣe máa share because mi ò rí phone you but ti lò the other one. Oh yeah, but share, please help me to share the program. Just a quick one, please. Where me go along? About share now. Help me to share now. What song we are? Share now, please now. Help my condition now. Share to group. Oluwa Damilola Bidemi, you're welcome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Share. Yes. A lot is going on in Nigeria. We cannot close our eyes to it. It's sad. It's really, really sad that we continue to enlighten our people, to give them awareness, especially on ritualism. But won't stop. They cannot stop. Why? Because of Mufedogun in Nigeria. Young people, you can see them, they're out there, especially during this period. We had Christmas. Yeah, you're all welcome. How has your day been? How when you day you know, I saw a video on Instagram, on Instablog this afternoon, where they had a burial in the morning. A burial in the morning. You know, a lot of things has been going on in Nigeria that I don't really like talking about it much because especially some of us that our children really want to go to Nigeria. You don't want to start giving them that idea of Nigeria is dangerous, so it's very dangerous, so and all that. So we tend to keep some things away from social media. I know even if we don't tell them, they hear, they see on TV and all that, especially international TVs. They project Nigeria as being bad. There's no two ways about it. But, you know, when I saw this video, it really baffled me to see young men that are supposed to go and look for something to do. I know Nigeria is tough. I know there is no job. I know a lot of people are complaining about the government that, you know, things are terrible. You understand? A lot of people, no job, even those with jobs. We saw in Lagos State where roadside hawkers were being chased away, their goods being taken away. Do you understand? And that has to do with government policy, which there is nothing we can do about that anyway, because what is of one shop, one endanger lives more and all that. And then, so that's government's policy. But at that too, we still think about the citizens too. Where do they fall back to? So all these things are going on with the economy now. Everything is tough. One pure water yokon in Nigeria, pure water yokon is 25 naira. Pure water. Before I left Nigeria, it was 5 naira be 250 naira be. Do you know, now it's 25 naira per one. 2 is 50 per, I think, or 30 naira per one, and 2 is 50 naira. So it is as bad as that, not to talk of bottled water. So a lot of things are going on. And that is why I always see most of these people on TikTok that you see, it's unemployment that has taken them to TikTok. Because TikTok monetizes Nigeria people. So they are able to monetize. Omotawa, good evening, ma. You're welcome, ma. Anybody that's on my page, please just say hello to me. Let me know you're watching. Interact with me. Don't just sit down and be watching me and be looking at my mouth and be saying, look at her ugly face. Just say, fine, gay, Ajoke. You're doing well, Ajoke. Let me know you're watching me. You understand? So a lot of people, you know, a lot of things going on in Nigeria. We understand. We appreciate the fact that a lot of them have gone into social media. Around your neck. What's that? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I came back and I forgot totally to remove my... I totally forgot to remove my ID card. Sorry. Thank you so much. Who reminded me? Let me see. Afolabi Shewadiola, thank you so much. Thank you. Mo ti gbàgbé kí n yọ ID card mi. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. You know, àwa ará àwọn ọmọ kékèké ṣé pé gbogbo wọn wá go into ritualism. Wọ́n go into serious, because when you go to TikTok now, they are there. Wọ́n ò níṣẹ́, and that is why I don't really blame them. TikTok nìkan ló monetize Nigerians. So that's the only way to feel your owó. That's why you see them, láti àárọ̀ di alẹ́, they are there on TikTok. You are all welcome. Mosmola Balogun, Afolabi Shewadiola, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I love you. Motanwa, Eshegon, Lola Samson, Abiodun, Adetayo, everybody. So, Shemo, ngbati mo wá rí video yìí, I said, let me share it with us. And so that we will know mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nigeria. Like I said earlier on, mi ò kí ń like láti máa sọ more of all these things. See what happened in Plateau State. It was a massacre. It was big. It was huge. You understand? We are calling on Nigerian government to look into that, to look into unemployment seriously in Nigeria. It's really causing a lot of things. Kidnapping has started back again. So it's not something that we can lie about. And why are they doing that Plateau's one? Because of mineral resources. Mineral resources. Do you get me? Mineral resources in Nigeria. That people they are discovering it. Nigerian government knows about it. And them. People are now warning that food stuff will be very expensive now because all these things are being taken away from the north to the south. Now, one saw a whole community, one saw that they chased people out, they killed them, they did so many unprintable, unspeakable things to them, all because they want to get their lands from them. We saw very dark man going there to show us where the whole place is. You understand? So it's now becoming a big deal again. One has to be very careful where you go now. I saw a video today. I can't show it because it's so gruesome. It's no para one tissue, but you see get along about 4 or 5. No, about because they have masks all over them, those guys. But you see people on the floor in the bush. Almost about 30 or 40 people in the bush. Timon kidnap. They were beating them, eating them, and you know, those ones were kidnapped. Not to talk of the Plateau one, where they killed and chased them away from their land. Now, back to our own south. Our own people have no other thing that láti lọ gé orí òkú, ẹni tó ti kú. They went to bury this person, an old person, and these young guys, I will show you, They went back to the place and went to cut his head off. Hey, imagine. Kí ló fẹ́ forí òkú ṣe? I still wonder when they are talking about money rituals. Who are these people telling them about money rituals? Who are these people teaching them about money rituals? How many of them have succeeded in making money rituals? Because there are some people that I think they have a cult where they tell them, look, go and get orioku. Look at them.
Stand up.
Pinky Pius, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, man. Àwọn Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ló ká wọn mú o. Ọmọ tá ń wá. Ibi tó ti gé orí yẹn ni. Background yẹn nìyẹn. Ní káwé yálé. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi aláṣìírí. Tani wo? Ale àná ló wá gé. Okay. Ẹ wò. Òkú tó ti kú tán wá sí. Wọ́n tẹ̀lé ẹni yẹn wá. Look at. Afa. Pops ò tún ní kú kò kú nísìnyí. Okay, let's go back to myself. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Òkú olókù. Ṣé ká má tún pé àwọn èèyàn sókú mọ́? Bàbá àgbàlagbà tó kú tí wọ́n rọra lọ sin jẹ́jẹ́jẹ́jẹ́. Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń wá owó òjijì because they want to live above their means. They want to live above their means. And you saw the man with him. He said he's an affair. So it's the affair that they collided together to go and gé orí òkú olókù. Òkú tó ti kú, wọ́n lọ gbé jáde, wọ́n gé. At 7 p.m. It's not even late. Because ó ti show wọn, wọ́n ti sin àwọn òkú yẹn tán. Àwọn ọmọ olókù ti lọlé, ó dé padà lọ síbẹ̀, ó lọ gé orí òkú. Àfáà tó jẹ́ èèyàn Ọlọ́run, tó jẹ́ tó máa tọ́ wa sọ́nà, àwọn náà tún tẹ̀lé, àwọn náà lọ gbé orí fún. You can imagine where we are going in Nigeria. Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké, wọ́n fẹ́ lówó, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ́lá, wọ́n ò fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́. Wọ́n ò fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́. Owó òjijì. So many of them, if you ask him now, how much are they going to give him? Bóyá máa fún ní 100,000 or 150,000. Ọláyẹmí Ọláyínká Adépìtàn, you're welcome, ma. Maybe they will just give him, pátápátá, they will give him 100,000. So many of them that have been caught. So many of them. And that is what I don't know, Pinky Pius. I don't know if they ever get rich with these rituals. Because one thing I don't understand is that if people are not getting money out of it, why are they still doing it? Do you get me? Why are they still doing it? Why are they still doing it? Because èèyàn lè máa kò lè jẹ́ pé kò wọ́n rí owó ń bẹ̀. There must be a cult where they all belong, where they sell all these things to. Because surely they are selling it to some people. You know, a lot of cover-ups are all in Nigeria. Look at Temitope Joshua's case. It's a big cover-up. I'm still going to do it in series. It's just because I just came back now. Like yesterday, I did little. I thought I would be doing it bit by bit, but even Baba Mohbad's own that I want to do is because I just have to do it. Oh, girl, you get me? I want more KKK. Instead of you to go and look for legitimate way of making money, you are out there buying and selling of body parts. It's a shame. Buki Aluko, you're welcome, ma. It's a shame to us in Nigeria that we still believe in this barbaric act. And gbogbo àwọn bàbá tó wà tó jẹ́ bàbá ìsàlẹ̀ yín Ọlọ́run bá máa mú wọn lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. It's just a matter of time. Because most of them are religious leaders that you won't even believe will be involved in all these things. Ẹni tó bá pààyàn pípa la máa pa. Ẹ rí àwọn èèyàn, ẹ kó wọn, ẹ pa wọn, ẹ gé wọn lórí, ẹ gé wọn lọ́yàn. Body parts. Ẹ ń ta ọyàn ọmọ obìnrin, ẹ ń ta gbogbo àwọn ọmọ obìnrin wa, wọn ò lè rìn kọrin kẹrù má bá wọn mọ́. Ẹ tún wá ṣe dé, ó tún wá jẹ́ òkú tó ti wà nínú ihò, ẹ tún lọ gbé. Ṣé kó má pè yín sí òkú ni? How can somebody go and bury his own father, go with his own friends, and the friends, some of them went back later in the evening to go and cut the orí bàbá oníbàbà? Ẹ fẹ́ máa lọ forí bàbá mu tabani or what? I don't even get it. So please be careful in Nigeria. Sincerely, kidnapping is back. I saw it today on that video. I don't know if I even copied it. If I copied it, I will just do it later. I don't know if I copied it. I saw it about 20 or 30 people crying in the bush, begging for help. Begging for help. Please, leave, please, say Shanuwa, please. And they were beating them like no man's business. You remember of recent that these band boys that were kidnapped and they left them after paying the ransom. I don't know if you saw the band guys. It was terrible. Those guys said, Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan ló yọ àwọn. They will look at them. Sometimes the leader will say, oh yeah, kill 3 of them. Just kill 3 out of them. Because they paid and God was with them, they left them. Auntie Meloria baby, mo le ri yin báyìí. Oh yeah, give me a kiss, auntie. So that is that. So be careful out there. I pray all our people that are in Nigeria, the Lord Almighty will be with you. His angels will surround you. Ní rí àrìn fẹsẹ̀ sí o, lórúkọ Jésù. Ní rí àrìn fẹsẹ̀ sí. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kẹ́ rí dààmú o. Please be careful where you go. Know who you mingle with, because you don't even know who to trust. You don't know who to trust. Because when it comes to kidnapping, most of it have background information, in-house information. Sincerely, be careful. Now, let's go to Baba Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Daddy Mohbad, ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ sà, ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ sà, ẹ káàbọ̀. Mo rí pé ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ gan lénìí. Ọlọ́run bá la pín gbogbo wa lérè. Ní ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe. Baba Mohbad, for all of you that you have been following us, Baba Mohbad has come out again to do another interview, to grant another interview today. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀, ọkọ ṣá ń pè mí, wọn kàn ń pè mí. Ṣé fẹ́ wọlé báyìí? Àǹtí mi kan pè mí. Ló yẹ kí n tiẹ̀ pa àǹtí pé mo ti délé torí àwọn tiẹ̀ lọ bẹ̀ mí pé àjọ kó gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ta. Àǹtí ni, have you seen the interview? Mo ní, what interview? Baba Mohbad again interview. Mo ní, it's a lie. Mohbad cannot do interview. I trust my daddy. Daddy cannot go and do interview. Again, like Baba will not do interview. Auntie me now said, Baba did interview. I said, are you for real? Is it maybe all those old ones? People can start calculating rubbish. Akilo coffee Baba ni Baba le jare gba ni Baba tún ṣe interview. Baba ni Baba ṣe interview pẹ̀lú TVC. Baba ṣe interview pẹ̀lú Westo. Baba ṣe interview. Wọ́n bá ka gbogbo ele mo ní bí ṣe ṣe ni. Mo ní is a lie. Is it like, man, okay, what did Baba say in the interview? Boya Baba fẹ́ parí ìjà pẹ̀lú Wunmi. Ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé what we have been hearing, the rumor, the speculation is that, you know, Baba is trying to settle out of court with his daughter-in-law. We talked about it when, you know, his blogger was talking and, you know, she was so annoyed that she heard that Baba wants to settle out of court with his daughter-in-law and they are all not happy about it. And, you know, when we heard that again, I said, okay, maybe Baba has come out to let the whole world know that, no, mi ò jà mọ́ o, ẹgbà mi o, mo ti náwó sókè o, èmi àti Wunmi ò ní problem mọ́ o, a fẹ́ lọ yanjú wàhálà wa nínú ilé o. No bá ní, Àjọkẹ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ ní, ó yá, lọ wo interview. Mo bá ní okay o. Ẹ fún mi time o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, màá wo interview o. Popsi. Lèmi náà bá gbé ra. Wọ́n ní kí n lọ síbi báyìí pé màá rí dádì ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ torí ìgbà tí mo close ní kí n má parọ́. Wọ́n dádì ti rojọ́ gan o. Bẹ́ ṣe ń wọlé o. Glasses ni mò ń tà o. Ẹ pè mí for your branded glasses, unbranded glasses. Unbranded yẹn máa ń pè wọ́n ní kò lórúkọ. Ẹ pè wá at cheap, affordable rates. And then we have hair, braided hair, weave-ons, what do you call that? Peruvian, 100% Peruvian. Call me. I'll do you well, honestly. My American customers, I love you. I will post some tomorrow. I love you. Your glasses are coming. So, bí Baba Mohbad wọ́n ní kí lọ wo Popsi pé Popsi ti dá nǹkan lẹ̀ Mohbad òkè. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo ohun tí Popsi sọ. Ká lè analyze lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Torí kò jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àfọ̀rọ̀ àpárá. Mo ní Baba fẹ́ parí ìjà pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ọmọ wọn ní Baba dáadáa, Baba alálùbáríkà. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Somewhere in Lagos. Now I have the opportunity of having an interview with the father, and I'm going to ask him, why is it taking so long for Mohbad to be buried?
My reason. Shengbosha. Is the voice audible enough?
They have to assume for some reasons.
Voice kò loud rárá. Kí ló dé? Bàbá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè náà bí ń gba tẹ́ bí pé ń la píopío lọ́wọ́. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Ẹ bá ń la píopío gan kò tó yìí. Okay. Yeah.
As we saw these days now, we are still expecting the result to come out, which is necessary before we can even make any attempt of. So we need the DNA and the autopsy. It's very, very important. So those are the things that is delaying. After those ones, can make move.
Okay, sir. I'm sure you know that the DNA won't come from police. It has to come from the family.
The DNA, yeah. But we family, we need that DNA with some reason. Because
if you can hear well, let me know. If not, I'll just
I don't know.
Because
immediately when they bought the Liam, my son called me.
You cannot hear. Olórí àbẹ̀bí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ayé kí lọ gbé kíní ẹ kí lọ mú kíní wá bí amúlé. Wí kíní yẹn mú já ṣe charger. Tó lè charge ẹ̀.
Something had happened since. I could remember when he bought a land and that land was hanging with his mother-in-law. So the same thing happened concerning that placenta. He said that he did not need again. They have arranged for those who is going to bury that. Okay, I don't say anything since then. But I was so surprised when the wife was even mentioning it. That is why I've now recollect my sense that really, who is handle the placenta?
You're wanting placenta.
Yeah.
And Mohbad was alive when they took the placenta.
Yeah.
Why do you think, what does the tradition, which is tradition talk?
Concerning that, we family of the man supposed to be the one to take care of that. But I was so surprised when that was taken away from me.
Kí la máa pè èèyàn wá bọ̀ ilé yìí sìn mi mọ̀ bóyá torí mi ò charge ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
It was now later that I realized that there must be something behind this. So that is what the spirit in me.
It's really low,
Something behind the placenta. Because yes, I want to know the person they give the placenta to. That is why I need the DNA and the autopsy to be out before we can do the burial.
Bluetooth mode.
Yes. Understand? We
Okay.
Results.
Good.
If we are not satisfied with the results, I'm sure the whole world they are looking at us now, they will support me and take care of the body and to find the real results. So we are going to do the private test.
Bàbá mi fẹ́ ṣe private. Bàbá mi ti gbówó síbi kan tó fẹ́ ṣe private. Ẹ wà alright, mom, daddy. Mbo ẹ má bínú jàre. Ẹ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀. Baba wants to do private autopsy. That's the man. Oh, any sùúrù. Hello, mommy, orí ètò lẹ́wà o.
Hello.
Orí ètò lẹ́wà o.
Oh, orí ètò ló wà, ó wà on ní ìmọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà.
Okay. Mo kàn ní sọ fún ẹ pé mo ti send £50 yẹn tó bá ṣe tán kó pè é fásọ.
Okay ma. All right ma.
Check account yẹn.
Okay ma.
Anyway, orí ètò ló wà lórí kí ni ṣé.
Lórí ọ̀bọ̀ bàbá.
Àjọkẹ́ ti gbèlè yẹn náà ni.
Lórí Naija styles and beauty tips.
Okay. Máa lọ síbẹ̀ sí.
Naija styles and beauty tips. All right ma. Okay ma.
Later.
Ẹ má bínú àwọn customer mi ni. Àwọn ọmọ mi wà náà ni. Àwọn customer dáadáa ni. Oh gosh. Tẹmu tí mò ń tẹmu. Mo fẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́ wò ó. Bó la wá já sí báyìí o. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tèmi. Okay, máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí. Okay. Ní sọ̀rọ̀. So Baba Mohbad ti jáde, wọ́n ṣe interview. Like I said, I thought the interview was about ṣé mo pé gbogbo bá ṣe ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ náà ni pé kán tún inú ilé tò wípé because àwọn làgbà. So but ọ̀tọ̀ ni ntí a gbọ́ pé wọ́n ṣe lórí interview yẹn. So let's watch and see. Good.
Why is it taking so long for Mohbad to be buried?
My reason is, you know, Mohbad had already been buried by me with the arrangement. They had to exhume him for some reasons, and the reason is to know exactly what came more. And since all these days now, we are still be expecting the result to come out, which is necessary before we can even make any attempt of burying. So we need
They asked Baba, they just want to know what is happening about Mohbad's burial. What is happening. Baba said, yeah, wípé on fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó kíni gbogbo ètò tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ikú Mohbad pé ó kàn wà ní ibi tó wà pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bàbá ní ṣé mọ̀ pé òun ti lọ bury ọmọ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wípé nísìn àwọn dúró de government pé ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n lọ exhume wọ́n lọ wú jáde láti lè ṣe autopsy results. So for some of us, fún àwọn màmá mi ṣé pé máa ní pé ká sọ ní Yorùbá ni mo ṣe tú ọ̀rá ń túmọ̀ ẹ̀ fún yín wọ́n lẹ́ni tó bá sọ òyìnbó nílé àná òun náà ló máa tú èmi wá bá bàbá Mohbad tú torí èmi ni àná wọn èmi àná gidi àná alálùbáríkà so èmi mo á fi bá wọn tú yìí. So bàbá ní nǹkan tó fà á nìyẹn wípé ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ lọ òun ti sin ọmọ òun kan tó lọ wú nísìn òun dúró de autopsy result ẹ máa gbọ́ bàbá.
And the autopsy is very, very important. So those are the things that is delaying. After those ones, we can make move.
Okay, sir. I'm sure you know that DNA won't come from police. It has to come from the family.
The DNA, yeah. But we family, we we need that DNA with some reason, because when Liam was born, I don't know the person they carried the placenta gift to. Because immediately when they born the Liam, my son called me. When he called me and I responded, I even wanted to come and meet him, and he was just calling me like, Daddy, there's no need again. I was so surprised, and this kind of something had been happening since. I could remember when he bought a land, and that land was hanging with his
any sugar daddy. Popsi, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn wa. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, wọ́n bi baba Mohbad pé baba Mohbad ní àwọn dúró de autopsy results and DNA results. Adédọ́lá ọmọ bàbá dì ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àǹtí mi Àṣàbí mo ti fẹ́ pè yín tẹ́lẹ̀ wípé mo ti gbé bá dádì wá sí o. Nọ́mbà àjọ̀dá wọn yẹn ni ẹ máa pè. So mo fi nọ́mbà sí any number náà ni anyway. So ó ti yé yín wọ́n dẹ̀ bi dádì wa léèrè wípé pé autopsy results pé autopsy tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe àti DNA. Torí bàbá ní nǹkan tó ń dá àwọn dúró ní pé DNA àti autopsy ni. Wọ́n wá ní okay. Ṣé mo pé autopsy results DNA tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe, it will not come from the government. Ṣé to understand? You know the government, like we have always analyzed on this program, asking for DNA, if the court requires it, they will ask for it. And that has to do with the investigation of Wunmi Mohbad. If the court feels that Wunmi has a hand in his death, and it there could be possibility of homicide, maybe they will go into all these things. But like we said, they have never ever talked about DNA. It is the public, headed by Auntie Kem, and Very Dark Man, that suggested that DNA should be carried out on Mohbad's son. Òun ni bàbá náà ṣe gbà pé okay, ọmọ àwọn o kàn ṣe autopsy kí wọ́n ṣe DNA fún ọmọ àwọn. Àǹtí Àṣàbí mi máa rí nọ́mbà yín bí kẹ́. Ìṣá kí ló dé? Nọ́mbà yín ò sí bí. Mi rí nọ́mbà yín bí. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe nọ́mbà yẹn fún wa ṣá, number to call. Mo fi kan síbẹ̀ yẹn, you can call that number. Esadok, you're welcome ma. Mo fi kan sí orí line, the number to call. So mo sọ fún wa pé kò sí anybody tí government bá feel pé wọ́n suspect any hanky-panky lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Wunmi, wọ́n lè béèrè fún autopsy for DNA. But they have not asked for DNA. It is the people that are asking for DNA. And Baba Mohbad accepted that and said he wanted DNA, that the family is requesting for the DNA. And that was why the interviewer asked him that, do you know that you are going to be responsible for the DNA? Iyola Biodu, you're welcome, ma. Happy New Year. You are going to be responsible for the DNA. I think by DNA, láti joy. Even while they were all coming out to ask Wunmi lọ ṣe DNA, ọmọ àlè tó gbé dání. Nobody ever contacted Wunmi as at that time. Until, she came out to say pé òun ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan kan tí Iyabo Ojo fi wá sọ fún wa pé wọ́n ò tiẹ̀ pé Wunmi about the DNA. Now going forward, by the time they sent a letter to Wunmi, according to gbogbo wọn bá ṣe ń sọ àti Team Wunmi and Team Baba Mohbad, Wunmi is now asking them, okay, if you want me to go and do DNA, I want the DNA to be done in this part of the world where I'll be sure that it is going to give us the right answer. Do you understand? So, ó béèrè pé, okay, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí lọ ṣe mi ò trust àwọn ìlú kan, màá ṣe Nigeria, màá ṣe America, màá ṣe níbi báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní, according to them, I don't know the truth. Wọ́n ní Wunmi said pé Baba Mohbad náà kó ṣe DNA result, DNA test fún wọn àti Mohbad láti confirm pé ṣóun gan ló bí Mohbad fún rẹ̀ gan. Tó dá pé òun ló bí Mohbad kò ní máa hùwà tó ń wù, according to them ni. Now, going forward, Baba Mohbad ló wá ṣe interview lẹ́ni yìí sí. The interviewer asked, because he said, when they said, why is the your son's body still in the morgue? Why is it not buried? He said the government is wasting time on the DNA and autopsy results. And, you know, the interviewer said, oh, hope you understand, you know the fact that you are going to be responsible for the autopsy, for the DNA. Baba, ṣé mo pé ilé máa sanwó DNA? Kẹ́ má rò pé government ni. The government has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with this DNA issue. Because àwọn ò suspect Wunmi in the first place. Fóun ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Could there be reason? So everyone were in court. The only time, because people were saying that, like people have been saying that, you know, the court can ask for the DNA. Yes, the court can ask for, if only they suspect that there is something about the child that has to do with the body of the boy. If it has nothing to do with the boy's death, there is no way they will ask for autopsy. Sorry, DNA test for the son, because it has nothing to do with the death. So that is why tí wọ́n fi tètè rán bàbá létí pé bàbá ẹ má lọ rò pé government ló máa tún bá yín gbé DNA o, ṣé mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀ máa sanwó DNA. Baba now said àwọn àti family àwọn mọ̀, àwọn àti family àwọn mọ̀. N tó tiẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan táwọn fi need DNA yẹn badly ni pé nígbà tí Wunmi bímọ kò fáwọn ní placenta. Níbo la tún já sí bàbá lórí international television lórí. Is this the press conference that they have been talking about, that they have been holding on to, that they want to come and glance that Baba is coming to do press release? Is this the press release Baba has been talking about? Because Baba now is gbé wa lọ síbi tó tún jìnnà gan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ placenta. Mo rò pé bàbá tí wọ́n láwọn ti kọrin placenta ń gbà yẹn ni pé wọ́n tún fẹ́ jojú mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n tún gba ẹsẹ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n tún wá gba placenta, wọ́n ní mo ń bèrè placenta. Ṣé bí bàbá ọmọ ló lọ́mọ, èmi ni mo ní placenta. Kí ló dé tí bàbá tún lọ bèrè placenta ló ní ọ̀dọ̀ TVC? Wọ́n ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá pé kí ló tẹ́ ẹ̀ sin òkú ọmọ. Bàbá ní placenta ọmọ òun, àwọn Wunmi ń bọ́lẹ̀ gbé placenta bàbá Mohbad sí. Torí a need láti bí Wunmi. Torí placenta yẹn ó ń dùn bàbá yìí gan ni. Ohun tó lè mú bàbá Mohbad tún sọ̀rọ̀ placenta ní orí TVC. Wọ́n ní bàbá, àní kí ló dé tó ń sin ọmọ yín? Bàbá ní aláwọn fẹ́ DNA. Nítorí mo rántí ní ọdún náà lọ́hùn nígbà tí Mohbad tán bí ọmọ yẹn. Mohbad pè mí, ó ní àwọn bímọ, mo yọ̀ fún Mohbad. Mo ní okay, mo ń bọ̀ ní fún yín nọ́mbà tẹ́ máa pè sí. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nọ́mbà yẹn. Àǹtí mi ẹ nílé náà lọ́wọ́ kẹ́ wò. +44 74 74 77 82 39. Olórí, you're welcome, ma. +44 74 74 77 82 39. Ẹ lè bá mi type ẹ kí n copy ni. +44 74 74 77 82 39. Baba now fẹ́ ṣe press release. And we thought the press release was about having an amicable settlement between himself and the wife of his late son, so that we all move forward. We saw how they have been Team A, Team B, and they have all been fighting together. And we thought the best thing is for them to come together and find the true justice that we are all looking for. But Baba came today, and wọ́n tún gbé wa padà, wọ́n gbé wa trabayé sórí ọ̀rọ̀ kí lè mo pè náà, kí náà pè kíní yẹn náà. Oh God. Mo ti gbàgbé. Ọlọ́run kò dá kórí má ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa. Placenta. Bàbá tún gbé wa lọ sórí ọ̀rọ̀ placenta. Liam. Bàbá ní mo jókòó lé. Mohbad pè mí. Ó lóun bímọ. Mo dẹ̀ ní okay, mo ń bọ̀. As àgbàlagbà, mo ń bọ̀ àgbé placenta ọmọ mi, àkọ́bí ọmọ mi ọkùnrin. Nígbà tí bàbá máa ní káwọn gbéra, Mohbad pé bàbá padà. According to him, lẹ́ni ni bàbá tún sọ gbogbo eléyìí o. wípé daddy don't come again, don't worry again, ẹlòmíì ti wá gba placenta. Bàbá ní láti ìgbà yẹn ẹ jẹ́ n pè nọ́mbà yẹn gé ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ bá mi pin nọ́mbà yẹn kí n tí mo pè jáde ńsìn. Ẹ bá mi pin nọ́mbà yẹn +44 74 74 77 8239 +44 74 74 77 8239. Wípé, you know, Mohbad ó bá pe bàbá padà, according to bàbá, wípé ó bá pe àwọn, wípé ẹ má wá gba placenta mọ́, ẹ má wá gba placenta mọ́, ẹlòmíì ti gbé placenta lọ, bàbá mi lọ jókòó sílé. Bàbá said, and this is not the first time he has been doing that thing. Baba now talked about the land, bringing us back to where we have been coming from. Ibi tá tí ń bọ̀, àìtí kúrò lọ́nà yẹn rárá. Ọ̀nà kan yìí náà ni. Ọ̀nà kan yìí ni pé bàbá fẹ́ gba ogún ọmọ wọn. That is the truth. Baba now talked about the property, that exactly the way Mohbad did when he bought some lands, and he told him about the lands, and then changed his mind again and said that daddy, am I worry more? Exactly the way he did with the placenta. And that is why he wants to ensure that that placenta, ensure that the DNA is done to determine the paternity of Liam. That means pé bàbá ò gbà pé àwọn làwọn ní ọmọ yẹn nítorí pé àwọn kọ́ làwọn gbé placenta. Bàbá ní àwọn ò tiẹ̀ rò tẹ́lẹ̀, that he wasn't even thinking about it until when Wunmi said it in the court of law, in the inquest, that it was because of placenta. Baba was annoyed with her, and because of placenta, ni bàbá ò ṣe bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Hello ma. Hello ma. Mo ti gbé. Kí ló ṣe? Mo gbé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré gbé tẹ̀gbọ́n mi ná. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré gbé tẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Àwọn tí ń pè mí, àwọn gangan ló ní ká ṣe show yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú. Màá pè yín padà, àǹtí. Màá pè yín padà. Okay. Hello ma. Hello ma. Hello. Àtọ̀dọ̀ yín ni o. Okay. Oh. Yes ma'am. Ó ń gbọ́ yín o. Ẹ̀yin ti Yankee. Yes sir.
Right. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ti bàbá Mohbad lẹ́yìn, àwọn gangan lọ tá ẹ̀ pátápátá.
Tá gidi.
Because ibi tó tún gbẹ́rù lọ, tí Fẹ́mi Fálànà bá sùn ẹ̀ fún defamation of character, oh my God, kọ́ gbé ọba ibo nílùú wọn lẹ́kìtì, kọ́ gbé lọ́bẹ̀ẹ́ kò mà ní gbọ́. Ṣé kò mọ orú ẹni tí Fẹ́mi Fálànà ń ṣe ni? Àbí nítorí pé Fẹ́mi Fálànà jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú ẹ̀? Ara nǹkan tán máa ń sọ wípé tribalism tó ń bá wa jà náà nìyẹn. So Fẹ́mi Fálànà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó ṣe. So tóun bá jẹ̀bi ń sin torí pé Fẹ́mi Fálànà jọ ọmọ ìlú ẹ̀, kò gbọ́dọ̀ rìn ìrìn yẹn bó ṣe jẹ́ kó rìn. Àbí tó tún bọ́ síta tó sọ pé tóun bá ti kú kán mú Fẹ́mi Fálànà àti Wunmi. Ìjáwé èèyàn bá bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń tì sí kòtò, gbogbo wọn máa padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Kí Fẹ́mi bá sùn ẹ̀ sí kóòtù, owó wo ló fẹ́ fi gbà sàn? Àbí irú sáàni wo ló rò òun lè gbà tó fẹ́ fèsì Fẹ́mi? Nǹkan tó ṣe tí gbogbo èèyàn ti wá rí sí pé bàbá yìí tí oko parun ló ń lọ, bóyá kẹ Mohbad ló ń jà, bóyá Mohbad ló ń jà, ló ń bá bàbá yìí jà, because bàbá yìí ti dìré pátápátá, kò tiẹ̀ wá justice fún ọmọ náà àsùn yẹn. But tí Fẹ́mi Fálànà tó tún mú bá, so òun mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ gba lọ́ọ̀yà, òun ti gba lọ́ọ̀yà ń sìn yìí. Wọ́n change lọ́ọ̀yà bí ẹni change aṣọ ìbora fún òun ni. So òun mi ò dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gba lọ́ọ̀yà mọ́. Tó fi di pé ó tún bọ́ sí orí public domain, ó tún fi ọ̀rọ̀ ránṣẹ́ sí Fẹ́mi Fálànà. Nǹkan burúkú ni o, wọn ò rí bàbá yìí bá sọ̀rọ̀. Wọn ò rí bá sọ̀rọ̀ rárá o. Tó bá yá, níjọ́ tó ti ń ṣe interview sí fún mi ò jáde o. Ẹ̀kọ́ṣọ tí Wunmi jáde, tí Wunmi pè tó sọ fún wípé nǹkan kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ọmọ wọn. nǹkan kò gbọdọ̀ ṣọmọ òun ṣé Bùnmi ò nẹ́tọ̀ pé kóun náà lọ ṣe DNA ni èmi ni mo ti kọ́kọ́ sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí bàbá yìí fúnra rẹ̀ kó lọ ṣe DNA bóyá oyún olóyún nìyá Mohbad gan gbé wá fún ni because kò lè jóun ló ní ọmọ Mohbad yìí biologically kó máa ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe yìí kò possible owó ṣá ló ń fẹ́ àárín òun àtàwọn tó ń ba gbowó tán jọ ń ṣe kínní wọ́n ti tú gbogbo àṣírí síta gbogbo bó ṣe fẹ́ rìn Oríyọmí ti yọwọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn rí bálabàlá.
ó ṣe pẹ́ẹ́nì báyìí ni Oríyọmí kọ pẹ́ẹ́nì ni I hereby resign my appointment as the chief executive of this organization. Pam.
Ó kàn ń ṣe bálabàlá ó tún bọ́ sórí TV station ó tún accuse Fẹ́mi Fálànà wọn ò rí èèyàn bá bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ o Wùnmí ò ní ìdí láti ṣe DNA even kan lọ sí court kò ń ṣe Mohbad never told his daddy or his parents kó tó kú pé òun contest paternity ọmọ yẹn kò bá wọn sọ bàbá náà dẹ̀ ti sọ bàbá fúnra rẹ̀ tó bọ́ta tó ní Mohbad gbọ́mọ yẹn léwu lọ́wọ́ ó ya òun àtọmọ ní fọ́tò ó ti fẹ́nu ara ẹ̀ sọ
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
ó ti sọ wípé òun mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló ná ọmọ àmọ́ nítorí pé àwọn public ń béèrè fún DNA lòun ṣe ní kó lọ ṣe àwọn public náà fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ decide ìgbésí ayé family ẹ̀ so kóòtù wo ló fẹ́ lọ kó lè sùn Wùnmí pé ọ̀tí tí Wùnmí ó tún yà ó ní wọ́n sọ pé Wùnmí ti gba death certificate ṣé òun kọ́ ni ìyàwó ẹni tó kú ni ṣé wọn bàbá náà máa mú death certificate ọmọ ẹ̀ fún ṣé bàbá yìí mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ ṣá tí a fẹ́ sọ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti rọ́ sí lọ́pọlọ nítorí ọmọ ẹ̀ tó kú ni nítorí mi ò mọ̀ báwo ló ṣe máa sọ pé wọn bàbá ní kán fún ẹ ní death certificate ọmọ ẹ tó níyàwó tó bímọ pé wọn ló fẹ́ gbà dání ẹ wo àdúrà ló kù tá a máa gbà fún bàbá yìí because ó dàbí ẹni pé bó ṣe wà yìí ó ti ní psychiatric problem àdúrà ló kù tá a máa gbà fún kọ́lọ́run ń fọ ọpọlọ ẹ̀ kọ́lọ́run fọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ti dìré nínú ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ kọ́lọ́run fọ kọ́lọ́run wà fúnra rẹ̀ máa sọ.
Hello? Yes, ma. Hello, caller.
Ma.
Yes, ma. I'm going.
Ẹ kúrò lẹ́ káàsán ẹ kálẹ́.
Ẹ kálẹ́ mà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí certificate tí wọ́n pariwo pé inú mi gbé à.
Ok ma, ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ, mo fẹ́ sáré lọ mú chájà.
Ṣé bàbá fẹ́ gba bàbá fẹ́ certificate tí inú mi gbà? Normally ìwúlé yẹ kó gba certificate yọkọ ẹ̀ now because at least from my own knowledge I work at High Court ní probate section. Wùnmí only next of kin ní Mohbad. Òun ló dé yẹ kó gba certificate. Bàbá tó ń fight for certificate, ó mọ orí ìgbésẹ̀ fight for certificate because bàbá fẹ́ bíbí that certificate lọ fi claim everything tí ọmọ ẹ̀ ní. Bàbá rẹ̀ tí wàá gbàgbé wípé even tẹ́lẹ̀ bá jẹ́ certificate yẹn lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá dé probate láti claim láti gba LA letter of administration láti lọ fi gba méjì owó ní báńkì or royalties everything wọ́n sì máa bèrè pé ká ní
next of kin náà
tó wà ní báńkì ọmọ yẹn fi sílẹ̀ kó tó kú. Now tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ rí pé orúkọ òwe tí ní arúmọjẹ tí bàbá lè ṣe ni wípé kọ́sàbí dábìsì pé kò ń ṣe orúkọ pẹ̀lú wà níbẹ̀ which kì í ò ṣú ọ̀pọ̀ possible.
Wọ́n ti jẹ́ ẹ go on ma.
Placenta ò lo placenta. Bàbá ò ní right láti gba placenta. Bàbá ò ní láti gba placenta. Ẹni wọ́n gbé placenta pẹ̀lú kan ó lọ sí bàbá náà yìí ti pọ̀ jù sà. Nígbà tó gba placenta ọmọ tó wà lórí lórí ọmọ tó fẹ́ ṣẹ̀ bímọ tán. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ lọ bá àkọ́dé tó kọ́ tẹ́ ẹ sọ ọmọdé ẹnìkẹ́ lọ bá akọ òun. So whatever decision tọmọ yín ti make nígbà yẹn tí ọmọ yín àròbó ni tí èkó bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè máa control ọmọ yín ó lè ṣe lè control nígbà tó ti marry no no my brother ẹ lè control Mohbad mọ́ Mohbad ti marry òun àti àwọn ènìyàn tó máa control ló tó máa sọ ló tó máa advice ara wọn wọn lè bá pè ní pé ẹ positive àìsàn this is what we are thinking we need your advice no. Ìjọba ìjọba yẹn ṣe nígbà tó wà láyé nígbà tó bí wọ́n tó bá ní ìjọba planning àtàbá àti responsible bàbá tó bí níbi pé responsible àti closeness ẹjọ́ wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn ṣe ń pè ìlú ṣe ń report ọmọ ẹ̀ fún ní pé ìkọ́bá ìlọ́mọ yín ṣe èmi ò rí mọ́tò àti àdéhùn anything bad in that because oníkálukú tó wà nílé ọkọ ló ní aláfisùn ọkọ rẹ̀. Tòbí ẹ ṣe wá jẹ́ bàbàrà tí wọ́n jà ojoojúmọ́ yẹn èmi ò mọ̀. Bàbá sẹ́yìn òfin jà pẹ̀lú ìjà tó wọ́n tẹ́gbó sílé ìlàbẹ́ àti ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ yín. Àdúgbò àti ìyá Mohbad wà nínú ilé iṣẹ́ ẹ̀kún jà.
Ẹ mọye ìjà ọkọ àtìyàwó ń jà.
Ọkọ àtìyàwó sì ń jà wọ́n parí ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣe wá gbogbo ayé ṣe wá sọ di bàbàrà pé wọ́n lọ́jà wọ́n jà kí ni fọ́ọ̀tì wà gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́. Ọmọ yìí ṣe placenta olóde placenta ó ti placenta ṣé placenta ẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe sí chọ́ọ̀chì yìí ni àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ni àbẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ ṣe jẹ́ because mi ò ǹtẹ́ ẹ̀ ká máa lórí placenta yìí mi ò understand sir. Ẹ tún sọ sínú Fálànà ẹjọ́ lórí kó Fálànà jọmọ ní ìyẹn tó kó má ṣe iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ yìí.
Ó ga ọ.
Torí kò yé mi ó jáde láìpẹ́ yìí bla 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 mo believe pé máa ní kúùpù ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ẹ̀ sọ yẹn because àwọn wèrè tó tẹ̀lé yín lẹ́yìn sábà tó tẹ̀lé yín wọn ní kò tọ̀rọ̀ fún yín o àti àìlànà wọn ní kò tọ̀rọ̀ fún yín o because nígbà tí mo ní gbọgbà lọ́yà kí Mohbad tó kú according to what we heard kí Mohbad tó kú oní Mohbad àti àwọn ẹ̀ lọ sọ́dọ̀ Fálànà lórí royalty lọ́rọ̀ ti ilé Naira Marley. And immediately ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ kú ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ wípé ẹjọ́ onídàásí sáàtì yín fà justice ọkọ tí ẹ bá gbọ́ dáadáa Wùmí ló béèrè justice fún ọkọ ọ̀ ló béèrè fún inquest inquest.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
tó ti yẹn sà Wùmí ló béèrè fún nígbà tí bàbá ti ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ó fà bí ẹ̀ tó yẹn bá tó ń tẹ́jú bàbá láàárọ̀ yìí gan kò sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Ó yẹ kó bí bàbá tó dàgbà kó bó wàá kí ṣe tẹ́tí kàkiri ní òwò pé maybe tension nípa justice fún ọmọ yín sà nípa àwọn tó kúlẹ̀ ọmọ yín kí lẹ́rí sí yẹn. Tí òbí rẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ní òde pé ìtọ́jú tension ẹ̀ rí ọ̀rọ̀ ìtìsẹ́lẹ̀ fà. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bàbá? Kí ló wí kí lẹ̀ ń sọ? Wọ́n sọ pé bàbá yín bá fẹ́ níwájú lẹ̀ rò bàbá ètò ilẹ̀ máa fún ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé kó má join any label. Bá gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tí wọ́n bá tún kó fẹ́ tọ́lọ́ máa kádàrá kó máa blow up. Sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Wùmí kó má fẹ́ yàwó jó má fẹ́ yàwó burúkú fámílì ìyàwó tó fẹ́ gan wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ tí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ́n bẹ̀ bàbá. Kí ọ̀nà kàtọ́ yín wà lọ́dọ̀ ọmọ yín ọmọ yín tó blow up ìdí ti wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti jọ kúra wọn káàkiri.
Wọ́n ti jọ wà together.
Wọ́n ti jọ kúra wọn kiri. So this thing yìí bá tọ́lá wá kó sílọ́wọ́ fẹ́ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí kí èrè control ọmọ yín ọmọ yín control ìyàwó gidi bẹ̀rẹ̀ bàjẹ́ kí bàbá kan máa control ọmọ ẹ̀. Me personally ni bàbá ọkọ mi lè control ọkọ kò possible ẹ jẹ́ ká tòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa èso òtítọ́ rẹ̀ yé èèyàn. Bàbá ọkọ mi sọ wá máa control ní ilé mi torí kókò ní access sí àwọn certain things nínú ilé ìyẹn tí wọ́n di ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fún Wùmí ìyẹn ní pé Wùmí o ọmọ burúkú ni no ọmọ yẹn náà ní láì àwọn méjì plan fún tútù ara wọn ni bàbá kọ́ ni bàbá wọn plan fún tútù wọn. Káyọ̀ bá fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ wọ́n tó pèsè ayé ìrọ̀rùn ni gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yóò ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Bàbá nígbà tí ọmọ yẹn bá káàkiri ẹjọ́ tó competition kí nǹkan tí ẹ ṣe sí ìtajú àyẹ̀yẹ̀ kó máa bí ní so many questions. Ibo lẹ́rìí sí wọ́n bá béèrè question yìí lọ́wọ́ yẹn máa dàgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó rí property mi. Ọmọ yìí kó tó àìkú ẹ̀ gòkèrè lọ́wọ́ gold kiri bá ti ẹ̀ sí níbẹ̀ agbọ́nrin kan rí nàá. Ṣé gbogbo ìtẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe ń sìn yẹn bàbá damage control ni ṣé rí fún ọmọ ilé gangan ẹ ti sọ fún lady kan tó lá ní ọ̀rẹ́ nínú gbogbo fún ọmọ ẹ ti sọ fún tó lá ní ọ̀rẹ́ nínú. Bàbá ẹ̀sùn sọ ń sìn yẹn ní ẹgbẹ́ kúrò nílé sí ní owó tẹ́tẹ́ gbàdélẹ̀ wa kí bẹ́ẹ̀ wá gangan kí mi tí wọ́n understand bàbá yìí.
Wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fún wa.
Gbogbo ọdún ti dákun yín kọ́ ìjọba olúwa kò yẹ sí bàbá ẹ sick.
Ẹ má bú wọn
Bàbá ẹ sick.
Ẹ má bú wọn.
Ẹ sick bàbá. Tí bá ní irú yẹn bàbá mo máa kọ̀ yín ni fásitì mo sọ fún yín ní dáná kọ̀ yín ni àmà kíntàn yín. Ṣe bàbá gidi o.
Bàbá ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ àwọn ti kẹ̀yìn sáwọn. Wọ́n náà ti kẹ̀yìn sáwọn.
Ìkànnì bàbá ìkànnì mínísà. Àwọn ọmọ máa kẹ̀yìn sí ní torí bí ẹ̀
ẹ má bú wọn ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹjọ́ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kọ̀ ẹ má bú bàbá Mohbad ẹjọ́ ẹ kàn advice wọn Keba mi sọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn, ṣó ti yé yín, because sometimes àgbà ò kọ́gbọ́n, honestly, àgbà ò kọ́gbọ́n. Ó yá, ẹ̀yin ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Wunmi mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ kọrin fún ẹ pé torí mo pé Mohbad ó ti fún bàbá ọkọ ẹ ní pressure, ó dẹ̀ ti fún àwọn blogger àwọn náà ní pressure. tó bá kọrin ní pé Olúwa bá mi rìnrìn àjò, Ọlọ́run bá mi rìnrìn àjò, Olúwa bá mi rìnrìn o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi kò dayọ̀, torí tó bá mi rìnrìn àjò, ayé àgbà pé mo lọ́lọ́run, Olúwa bá mi rìnrìn o, kọ̀rọ̀ mi kò dayọ̀. Wọ́n ṣáà máa gbàdúrà sórí wo tí àṣírí àwọn tẹ̀ ṣe ń tú. Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́jọ ibo la tún já sí o.
Kò yé mi o.
Ṣé bàbá fẹ́ placenta jẹ because kò yé mi.
Mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá kí ló máa ń lo placenta fún ní Nàìjíríà ní Yorùbá land.
Because ẹni tó ní ọmọ ló máa sin placenta ọmọ ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe bàbá tó bá òun kò because you don't know that there's something missing from that man. Then ṣé blogger wọn sọ wípé kí Mohbad kó fún Wunmi ní pressure ẹjọ ta ló wá ń fún pressure báyìí sọ tí bàbá ṣe kátikàti ṣèyí blogger jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé òun lè ní bàbá yẹn. Bàbá Mohbad
wọ́n ti parí ìjà.
bàbá kí ló fẹ́ fi placenta ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe kí lè fẹ́ fi placenta ìjà wo lọ parí tó ti sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ mercy after the ṣé yàn dé láti kóòtù kó tún ṣọ́ra pé kí lè àtàjẹ kẹsẹ̀ Wunmi fún wọn ní pressure má gbàdúrà lọ Wunmi kí ló tó pé placenta fún bàbá ọkọ ẹ kó sún jẹ Wunmi kí ló tètè bá ṣe àtàjọ kẹ tọ́ṣe máa ń mímí kí wọ́n ní Wunmi má pẹ́sọ̀ fún ọ ní placenta ọkọ jẹ Wunmi kí ló dé tó fún ọ ní pressure bàbá Mohbad.
Olórí abẹ́bí ó ga.
Ó yẹ ká so definitely nǹkan tíyàwó yìí sọ tòótọ́ ni ìyàwó yìí ò parọ́ mọ́ yín gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ẹ wá fẹ́ ká máa rí Wunmi lẹ́yìn ọ̀bùrúkú ẹ fẹ́ ká máa rí ìyá Mohbad lẹ́yìn ọ̀bùrúkú bàbá Mohbad ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ó ṣe rí pé ẹ tún lọ ń jó ní Sunday ẹ náà ń ṣe Thanksgiving ta lẹ̀ ń ṣe Thanksgiving ìyá yín tó kù ní àbí ti bàbá yín because I don't get it ẹ wò ẹ tí ì rí nǹkan kan pọ́pọ́ àwọn tó ń pè jà yín ẹjọ́ máa bu aṣọ jẹ torí ìgbà tí Mohbad bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fún yín ní pressure tẹ́tí Ọlọ́run Lihan Ọlọ́run Wunmi á ya yín ní tútù bàbá Mohbad tí ìṣẹ̀sìn ò ẹ ṣe máa ṣẹ̀sìn àgbáyé àní ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn wọ́n ti bá yín tọ́jú kíríkì.
a ní ẹ máa bù yàn ẹ ṣe máa jẹ́ kó lọ kirikiri. Hello kọ́là mi. Hello ma.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening ma, you're welcome ma.
Yeah, good evening. You see, Baba Mohbad, he is setting the ground for further funds. You understand? He is setting the ground
further funds
to reject whatever the autopsy result is. He is setting the ground. And you see, we still have gullible Nigerians that are still buying into what he's doing. And a lot of them don't even understand the law. Because Bukky was saying the other day that they are, even if Baba Mohbad is not going to fight with them, they are going to take up this fight. As what?
Concerned citizen.
It happens to be a murder case. The case will be between the prosecutor and the murderer. It's nothing to do with any citizen. Because Mohbad is a citizen of Nigeria. So these are the things they are selling to Baba that Baba is buying. And it's not as if Baba is buying like that to Baba. No, it's Kani Baba. So he knows what he's doing. Baba knows what he's doing. He said his children they are all not happy with him and he doesn't care if you listen to that.
Yeah, he said he doesn't
care. So he's talking about placenta. He's accusing Wunmi of instigating his son not to give him the placenta. For God's sake, does he want to use the placenta for the soup? What does he want to use the placenta for? That is one. Secondly, you see, these people are saying things that they cannot stand in the court of law. They are throwing accusations of left, right, and center where they cannot defend this thing in the court of law. Baba said he went to his son's house. There were a lot of people there. They were telling him to go back. It is easy to understand why they wanted it to go back. Nobody, they don't want you to come and see your son.
The son's
because
dead
where
body.
I come from, you don't see, you don't pray to bury your child. So what was he going up and down to police station collecting report? That is not what he's supposed to do. There are other members of the family that are younger than him that should take that on.
Responsibility.
But because he has his own motive and his own target, that is why he's doing that. There's something I heard, and I hope and I pray to God that it's not correct. I heard that he has something to do with the Malians. He is Baba. And people, they say they have record. He and they say he sold his son to them. Whether spiritually, I don't know. And I hope it's not true. But another thing in me is telling me that it can be true because Baba can go to any length because of money. Baba is saying on that thing you showed us that we don't even understand the pain. What pain? Do you look at his face? What pain? What pain? He has dyed his hair. He is looking clean. So he doesn't feel that child. He's using that child to make as maximum money as he can. Because he said, okay, he's keeping the body for autopsy and DNA. They don't need to keep Mohbad's body for DNA. They already have samples that they have taken from him. Definitely. And even where there are no samples, Baba, they can take from Baba himself or Mama Mohbad or even siblings. So these samples can be taken and they will go. So Baba, you see, when Baba and his bloggers are talking, you know they are very, very uneducated. They may be claiming to see abroad, they are here. Look at the one staying in my country here, saying she's a lawyer.
Don't talk
she's
about
a lawyer and she's very stupidly.
Just
some stupid, because I went to her page. I said, this is a child that you can give back to. And you are here doing rubbish. You are here doing rubbish in the name of if you want to make money. That money now go kill you.
No, please, ma. Just say your own. Don't talk about her, please.
These people, they disgust me.
Yeah, just say your own mind.
Because when I saw that Baba interview, I saw the Baba interview before you even came online. And I went to your site to see whether you have started sharing it, and I saw it there. I saw the interview, and it was even my husband that showed me the interview. I was appalled.
How can you?
I was appalled. They just want to nail Wunmi. God is already fighting the battle. God is already fighting. He said he can't sleep at home. He went to sleep. He's coming from the mountain. Does that Baba look like a person coming from the mountain? For 16 days? Does he look like somebody that went to the mountain to pray for 16 days? Did we not see Baba on New Year Day? Did we not see him dancing in the church? What mountain is he going to? You see, one thing I'm certain about. I don't think Baba Mohbad is coming out of this well. At the end of the day, so he's losing his children already. And he said he doesn't care. But he's going to lose himself. Because a lot of time when you are trying, you see, when you are focused on somebody, that you want to destroy somebody, you don't see what is coming to you. Because you're already blinded by that hatred, by that. Because you see, the question of even Wunmi killing her husband, how much does Mohbad have? On what reason is she killing her husband? She's the one that killed her husband, and they are saying, okay, she told the Baba the very day, Baba, take this boy to Ekiti.
And go and do.
Let us go and find out. Yes, let us go and find out what killed Baba. Baba said, he's not going. It is the same Wunmi that went to court. Because even this room that they are having to spill their rubbish, it is Wunmi that called for that court. You understand? Because Baba, if you look at what Baba is saying in that interview, he is towing the line of Buki, his blogger. They want to discredit the police. They want to discredit
They've discredited them already.
They want to discredit everybody.
They've discredited the police already.
Ma?
They've discredited the police already. Saying the police disappointed him.
Yes. So now they are discrediting Baba Falana. So that whatever comes out of that result, they have already set up their mind that they won't accept it. And Baba is setting, because Baba, they call him Agbayahu. He's setting all of them up and he's collecting money from all of them. Once he's satisfied, yes, once he's satisfied, he will bring his son out to bury. It's not where we don't even have a law in Nigeria. I don't understand. Why is Baba even asking to come and sign off his son? When Mohbad has a wife and a son. Why are they waiting for Baba to come and sign to collect the son? That is not his duty.
Amaladele, thank you so much for giving us stars. Love you. I don't know about Yahoo. You say Baba Mohbad na Agba Yahoo.
You say Baba Yahoo now. Baba is Agba Yahoo. That's what they call him now. Agba Yahoo. That's what they call him now. He's buying all of them. He's collecting money from all of them, and all of them are screaming up and down. You understand? All of them are screaming up and down. So why should the hospital or the police or whoever, why are they asking Baba to come and sign that thing? Wunmi can bury her husband with Mohbad siblings, because that is her right. They should give her her husband. That is her husband.
Go and bury.
Let them give her so that she can. Yes, because Baba is going. Look at him. You see, when Mohbad died, and now, did you not see Baba?
It's even looking so
Baba
handsome.
Baba doesn't keep it. Yes, now. Did you see Mama Mohbad yesterday when they met him in church? Her in church.
Church, yes.
Did you see her yesterday?
I saw her.
That is someone that is mourning a child. You can see that woman is dying inside. But if Baba is there sitting, he wants to destroy Wunmi and Iyabo. But that is where he's going to destroy himself. It's not a cause. It's natural justice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
All right, ma'am. God bless you, ma'am. Omoladele, thank you so much for giving us stars. You are just good. Hey, our co-presenter. Yes. Show that. Kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló tún ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad? Bàbá Mohbad ni. Daddy ní kó bá wọn gbé placenta. Bàbá ní kó bá wọn gbé placenta. Wọ́n ní Wunmi lọ jí placenta. Wọ́n ní Wunmi gbé placenta lọ.
Mr. Josie, wọ́n gbọ́ kékeré ní placenta.
Wọ́n gbọ́.
Ẹ̀nà rí placenta, kékeré ní rí placenta. Ó kọ̀ pé wrong time ní ṣẹ́mu.
Okay.
Kò sí ilé ìtìjú náà, wọ́n lè júwèé bí tí placenta wà fún yẹn kẹ́ ló gbà.
Okay.
Ẹ kálẹ̀ mo kí everybody lórí ètò.
Wọ́n gbọ́.
Kí àwọn tí wọ́n ti dá sí o. Nǹkan tẹ́mi èèyàn kan sọ lẹ́ǹkan pé tí bàbá ò bá ṣọ́ra pé bàbá máa rí ẹ̀wọ̀n he. Nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe ni pé kán túbọ̀ tẹra mọ́
Fẹ́mi Fálànà.
Kí ló ti ń pè é?
Fẹ́mi Fálànà.
Bàbá Fálànà tí wọ́n ń bú yẹn àbí tí wọ́n ń ta sí yẹn kán túbọ̀ tẹra mọ́. Ẹ̀mọ̀ kí bàbá lérò lẹ́yìn bó lọ́mọ ogun.
Wẹ̀yìn yẹn wò.
Wọ́n máa dáwó sand fún bàbá. Wọ́n máa dáwó sand. Kan sọ pé bàbá náà ń lọ sí mountain. Ṣé mountain ni oní 700,000 yẹn ni àbí another one?
Bóyá torí ẹ mọ̀ pé gbà tó máa parí show gan, wọ́n ní kó dáwó sí ọ̀dọ̀ blogger àwọn account tí blogger àwọn gbé sílẹ̀ yẹn. Kó dáwó sí sódà pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ.
Wọ́n ti parí ìjà pẹ̀lú blogger wọn.
Wọ́n ti parí ìjà. Wọ́n sọ àwọn dárúkọ wọn ní TVC.
Ẹ̀rọ Ọlọ́run bí. Ẹ̀rọ Ọlọ́run bí. Anyway, don't say new thing. We are just going around in circles.
That's it.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad, you know. But nǹkan tó máa ń dùn mí ni wípé tí àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn amúkúmẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ó yẹ kó máa listen. We have said it on this platform several times. Torí mo rí pé gbogbo wọn pariwo pé Wunmi gba death certificate kò mú fún bàbá. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí Wunmi ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbé Mohbad sí morgue. Are they stupid or what?
Kò ń
ṣe ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé kò ń ṣe ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí Mohbad kú ni wọ́n gba death certificate. Police ọlọ́pàá ò lè fún wọn ní death certificate. That girl must ó lè jẹ́ pé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí gbogbo wàhálà yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ló lọ gba death certificate.
Kí ni ló ti máa gbà? Council ló ti máa gbà. Council ló ti máa gbà.
Wùmí gba death certificate ó tọ́jú ẹ̀ sọ́wọ́ kò mú fún bàbá yẹn wọ́n fi gbé Mohbad sí mọ́ṣúárì ìkànnì Wùmí ṣé ọ̀dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣàlàyé fún wọn kó lè máa yé wọn.
Ọ̀dẹ̀ ni police report yàtọ̀ sí death certificate.
Á dá fún yín.
And death certificate Wùmí gba death certificate fine tí bàbá náà bá fẹ́ gbà bàbá lè gbà wọ́n fún bàbá ní copy. It doesn't matter tó bá feel pé bóyá lọ́dọ̀ tàwọn bàbá máa ń gba death certificate ọmọ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ káwa gba death certificate ọmọ wa lórúkọ Jésù. If you can approach bóyá council ló ń gbà ní bóyá NNT kò wọ́n ní commission tó ń issue ẹ̀. He can get a copy. It doesn't matter. Wunmi has the right to get the death certificate for her husband. Òun ló ní ọkọ ẹ̀ either tradition either wọ́n force bàbá ṣe marriage either wọ́n force wọn gbé agbádá sí lọ́rùn òun ní ó ní ọkọ ẹ̀. Ìyẹn number one. Bàbá ní pé ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ ló ṣíwájú placenta dàbí
placenta wọ́n wá ní placenta ní after yẹn
placenta náà ló ṣe nígbà ilẹ̀ èwo ló ṣíwájú nínú méjèèjì. Èwo ló ṣíwájú nínú méjèèjì tí bàbá ń rojọ́ ilẹ̀ látijọ́ yìí. Now bàbá ń sọ wípé wọ́n ní wọ́n gbé placenta but bàbá ṣe ìkómọ Liam lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ àbí ẹ̀ gbọ́ interview yẹn ni.
A gbọ́ tọ́wọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ owó tún dá wàhálà lẹ̀.
Òun fẹ́ ṣe ìkómọ lọ́dọ̀ ti tòun. So ṣé ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn bàbá ò mọ̀ pé òun kọ́ lòun gba placenta. He himself said it wípé òun ní kí wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì owó nítorí òun náà máa ṣe ìkómọ ní Ìkòròdú. Wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì ráìsì wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì àbẹ́mi nìkan ni mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Ẹ̀yin nìkan kọ́ wá interview yẹn àṣẹ lọ́la.
Àbẹ́mi nìkan ni mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni. Àbí bìkan tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó ti wà against ò ní wulẹ̀ bá wọn dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́mọdé ọ̀rọ̀ oníkómọdé ò ní wulẹ̀ sọ fún wọn pé ó fẹ́ ṣèkómọ pé kí wọ́n fún wọn náà lówó kí wọn náà fi ṣèkómọ. Ẹni tó pe bàbá ní àgbà búlì ẹni yẹn jàre náà.
No, àgbà yahoo
ẹni yẹn jàre náà because tábà sọ́bọ̀ náà ń sìn náà ọ̀rọ̀ owó náà ló máa dá sí ipe kí wọ́n dá owó. How long tí bàbá fẹ́ fi òkú Mohbad pa owó ìyẹn ni kò yé wa. Kí tó bá sin ọmọ yìí sọmọ yìí bá lọ rẹ̀ fẹ́ you can continue with your quest you can continue with your whatever you are doing.
52 years.
Just like you said they are biased already tí result yẹn bá bọ́ síta tí ò bá ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n máa sọ pé kò tẹ́ àwọn lọ́rùn náà.
Definitely.
And bàbá dẹ̀ ti gbàgbé pé kò sí sample kankan wọ́n tó tún fẹ́ mú lára wọ́n ti mú nǹkan tó máa mú lára ọmọ ẹ̀. Let this boy go and rest. Let him go and rest. Kí ni gbogbo ilé kí lẹ̀ ń bá káàkiri? Kí lẹ̀ ń bá káàkiri? Àbí bàbá mo dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan kan nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan méjì ló ṣe bàbá. Bitterness
towards that
point. Greed. Is it surprising wípé nínú gbogbo ọmọ bàbá kan máa rí ètò máa dúró tì wọ́n?
Tó máa wọn ọmọ wọn
obìnrin àkọ́bí wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó máa wọn ọmọ bí
sọ. Àbí Wùmí ra gbogbo wọn ni ṣé Wùmí fún gbogbo wọn ìyẹn ó yẹ kí ìyẹn gan sọ nǹkan fún àwọn èèyàn àti àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn ṣé ojú wọn fọ́. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti pe bàbá ní kọ̀kọ̀ ní bàbá ò gbà sí wọn lẹ́nu. Làwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe sékìlẹ̀. Tí tó bá jẹ́ pé Wùmí ra àdúrà bó ṣe sọ ṣé Wùmí ra blessing náà ni.
Àbí o.
Ṣé ó rà á náà ni. Because bàbá yẹn ń ba àwọn ọmọ yẹn lójú jẹ́ kí ni ẹ fẹ́ ká ọmọ yẹn support ẹ̀ fún and then èèyàn tó bá ti sọ pé òun ò kíà. Nígbà àwọn ọmọ òun wọ́n wà against òun but òun ò kíà ẹ wo ẹni yẹn dáadáa. Ẹ wo ẹni yẹn dáadáa which means pé nǹkan tí bàbá tó jẹ bàbá lógún òun ni owó.
Ogún yẹn.
He can do and undo. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó dé. Lórí pápá òun ò kíà kí ló dé. Ṣé bàbá fi Mohbad ṣògùn owó ni? Ṣé fi Mohbad ṣògùn owó ni? Èyí pọ̀ o, èmi ò rírú eléyìí rí. Kí ló dé? It is well.
It is well, gidini. Oh my nigga, to ma get me and your law. It is well, gidini. When it is well. Kí lẹ pé bàbá náà àgbà yahoo èmi ò gbọ́ yẹn rí o. Àmàlà yahoo ni mo mọ̀. Àmàlà yahoo tó wà ní ọ̀nà Ọjọ́ta yẹn kí ló kọ eré ọ̀dà àwọn oríṣẹ́. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
So those are the things that is delaying. After those ones, we can make move.
Okay, sir. I'm sure you know that DNA won't come from police. It has to come from the family.
The DNA, we need that DNA with some reason. Because when Liam was born, I don't know the person they carried the placenta give to. Because immediately when they bought the Liam, my son called me. When he called me and I responded, I even wanted to come and meet him, and he was just calling me like, Daddy, it's no need again. I was so surprised, and this kind of something had been happening since. I could remember when he bought a land, and that land was hanging with his mother-in-law. So the same thing happened concerning that placenta. He said that he did not need again. They have arranged for those who is going to bury that. Okay, I had to quit. I don't say anything since then. But I was so surprised when the wife was even mentioning it. That is why I've now recollect my sense that really, who is handle the placenta?
You're wanting placenta.
Yeah.
Mohbad ẹ ti máa pa mí pẹ̀lú Ìgbò náà. Mohbad ni àwọn tí wàá ronú sí pé ẹ ti máa gbọ́ náà. Mo pe ọmọ mi pè mí pé òun bímọ. Mo dẹ̀ ní kí n máa bọ̀ kí wá gbé placenta. Ọmọ mi ní kí n má wà mọ́. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe nígbà tó ilẹ̀ tó ìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ bára náà nìyẹn. Mohbad ni. I now think it. There must be something there. Mohbad ò ní pa mí.
Is alive when they took the placenta.
Yeah.
Why do you think? What does the tradition? What's in Yoruba tradition talk?
Concerning that, we family of the man supposed to be the one to take care of that, but I was so surprised when that was taken away from me. So, but then I didn't value it as something bigger. But it was now later that I realized that.
Sincerely for ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà, Alaja Bekes, you are welcome, mommy mi. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tẹ́ wà lórí ètò yìí. Maybe you know better about this. We have talked about this placenta issue before. You know, when it started the ariwo on it, that, you know, that placenta, we talked about it. People called into this show to say their own opinion about it. For me, when I had my own children, the placenta was buried in our own house. So I don't know, because we had a house. So, like, maybe Baba Mohbad, like I said the other time, no, maybe not Baba Mohbad, bóyá àwọn ló máa ń gba placenta. But, Baba, your son was alive. He was the one that said, Baba mi, don't come again. Maybe, we don't know what really transpired between yourself and your son. Why he stopped you from coming to take the placenta of his son? Now, Baba Wani, now he's now thinking about it. You understand? Okay. And what she ronú sí pé nbo ló gbé placenta ọmọ àwọn sí o. Ni bàbá ṣe ní àwọn wá ń béèrè placenta nsin. Ege a máa béèrè. Interview you nípa justice for Mohbad ni à ń sọ o. Remember, Baba is out for justice for Mohbad, but they're asking him now that, look, why is the Oku there now? Baba is saying, I'm on this thing, Oku yo. Like I said it yesterday. Was it 2 days? The last time I talked about him. I said on their platforms where they are doing justice for Mohbad, their slogan is no DNA, no burial. That is their slogan. And they're standing by it. And you could see what Baba is saying now, that no matter what, if they don't do that DNA, they are not going to bury Mohbad. That's what he's saying. Yeah, Baba. There will
be something behind this. So that is what the spirit in me now said. There is something behind the placenta.
Okay, so
because
you are still insisting that
yes, I want to know the person they give the placenta to. That is why I need it.
Gbogbo ẹni tí ó gba placenta Liam ní orúkọ Jésù gbogbo ẹyẹ oya ẹ̀yin ẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ àdúrà gbogbo ẹni tó gba placenta Liam ní orúkọ Jésù ẹ bá gba placenta ẹ bá gba placenta ẹ bá gba placenta gbogbo ẹni tó gba placenta bàbá ti lọ sókè òkè lórí ọ̀rọ̀ placenta yìí gbogbo ẹni tó gba placenta Liam tẹ́ ẹ bá bá gbé placenta Liam síta ẹ jẹ ṣẹ́gẹ̀ ìyà Wunmi tí ò bá gbé placenta Mohbad síta Wunmi tí ò bá gbé placenta ibi tẹ́ gbé placenta Mohbad Liam sí a fẹ́ mọ̀ baba Mohbad justice for Liam's placenta justice for Liam's placenta it's all about placenta now torí baba fò pé I think about it I come and think it níbo ni placenta ọmọ yìí wà there must have been somebody tí wọ́n gbé placenta fún and like they have been saying it that I won't believe pé ẹni tí Wunmi bí ọmọ fún òun ló gbé placenta fún all along nígbà tí ẹrú kọ́là mi tó pè wọlé yẹn gbọ́kàn tó sọ wọ́n nígbà tí Mohbad wà láyé baba did not ask his son about it pé bó ló gbé placenta sí kò tí ẹ̀yà wà náà ń bí o baba did not ask his son he should have asked his son because I don't even understand honestly Wunmi tí o bá gbé placenta Liam síta ibi tó tọ́jú placenta sí ta ló gbé placenta fún o lọ gbé placenta fẹ́ tó bímọ fún Wunmi gbé placenta ọmọ wa síta we Nigerians we concerned citizens of Nigeria we demand for that placenta we are the concerned citizens of Nigeria we demand for Liam's placenta no burial no placenta no burial ìyẹn láti máa dúró dé nsìn no placenta no burial bàbá yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ jàre Popsi justice for Mohbad náà là ń jà fún ó yá dádì ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
So they give the placenta to. That is why I need the DNA and the autopsy to be out before we can do the burial.
Okay.
Baba said he needs to know who they give the placenta to. That is why we need the DNA and the autopsy results before we can go ahead for the burial. So you see what we are demanding for now? You don't give us placenta, no burial. You don't do DNA, no burial. You don't do autopsy, no burial. Yeah. So
no matter how long it takes.
Yes, I will stand until we get the results from them. If we are not satisfied with the results, I'm sure the whole world, they are looking at us now. They will support me and take care of the body.
Now, that is where we are going. The interviewer asked Baba, so are you saying without the DNA or the autopsy result, no burial? Baba said, I insist, no burial. In the first instance, Baba Mohbad, ẹ ti sin Mohbad. Ẹ ti sin Mohbad. Ẹ fẹ́ mọ ikú tó pa Mohbad tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn concerned citizen gangan. The artists, the Nigerian artists mostly, stood up and said, no, we want to know the cause of the death of this guy. Because according to them, as at that time, they felt he was being bullied. He was bullied to death. They wanted the real justice. That was what they stood for. Baba, you accepted wholeheartedly. Well, if they want to go and assume him to get the real justice they're looking for, they can go ahead. Kó lọ wú jáde. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ wú ọmọ yẹn jáde. Baba, after tó wú ọmọ jáde tán, ní gbogbo àwọn ayé, all these people now came under your vulnerability. I will still say that. But people said under your greediness to ask for something else that won't fi sọmọ lọ́mọ, won't fi sọwọ́ ẹ̀ pamọ́. Ntọ́ wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ Wunmi. òun lẹ́yìn náà wá béèrè. Daddy, ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí béèrè DNA and autopsy results. Let's assume we are all waiting for autopsy results, which is the right thing to do. The government has taken it upon themselves to do that. Do you know how much the Lagos state government is spending on him being in that morgue? Or the money they have extended in using to ensure that they get the real justice for him by taking the toxicology test abroad. The governor said it the other time. They said during the NSAS, the forensic they have in Lagos State was burnt down. And that is why the only way they could do it is to take it outside the country to get the results. And that is why we couldn't get the toxicology result. Baba, wọ́n lọ ṣe nílùú òyìnbó fún ọmọ yín. Wọ́n lọ ṣe nílùú òyìnbó. Daddy Mohbad, bóyá àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín, wọ́n ò sòótọ́ fún yín. Wọ́n ò ṣe ní Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n gbé kíní toxicology yẹn jáde láti ní Nàìjíríà láti lọ ṣe nílùú òyìnbó kán lè fún yín ní correct so that ní sọ pé wọ́n ò ṣe dáadáa, ní sọ pé màgòmágó wà ń bẹ̀. Baba, now, in an interview now, you're saying that you're waiting for those. And if they come back with the autopsy results and you are not satisfied, Baba, you are not satisfied about the results, the result that you were not looking for in the first instance before you buried your son. Nkote wa tẹ́lẹ̀ tí àwọn government wá dé àwọn fẹ́ bá yín ṣe. Ẹ̀yin wá sọ pé tí government ẹ bá gbé wá o. Inú tí yóò tẹ́ bá believe in it. Ẹ lọ tún ti yín ṣe. Do you know how much they have spent in ensuring they get the real thing for you? Baba. Mbatema Soro, you said concerned citizens of Nigeria, of the world, are watching. And so, they are going to carry placards. We no go gree, oh, we no go gree. Na fake results, we no go gree. We no go gree, oh, we no go gree. Na fake results, we no go gree. Then you start contribution on that. Is that the plan? Mukai Baba Mohbad. Everyone try by ye nigba results here. So even before the results is out, you have made up your mind about your action. So you guys, wherever you're having your meetings, you're already planning on how to protest against the results. Because even your blogger has announced to us that it is drugs that they will tell us that they found on his body. We pay egbògi olóró ló máa ná rí lára Mohbad. So ẹ̀yin náà ti get ready this is tó bá gbé yẹn jáde tá gbọ́ yẹn. Meanwhile, Auntie Kem, Auntie mi, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ní balẹ̀ bí tẹ́ sá lọ. Auntie Kem, àwọn ti jáde láti day one. Wọ́n ti sọ fún wa pé drug ló pa. Baba Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin wá jáde ní alẹ́ yìí. Lọ́sàn yìí àbí látàárọ̀ lẹ ti jáde. Ẹni àwọn concerned citizens wọ́n máa dá owó fún yín. Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to you, sir. But mo kàn fẹ́ advice yín ni o, Baba Mohbad. Lagos State Governor tẹ́ ń wò yìí sí. Babájídé Sanwó-Olú. Náà ti kan ti kúrò lórí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi o. Wọ́n ti gé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi létí lọ o. Kò gbọ́rọ̀ mọ́ o. Wọ́n ti kékìní, wọ́n ti gé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi létí lọ. Bó ṣe wà yìí sí, tẹ́ bá lọ ṣe protest wèrè kan. After tó bá ti fún yín ní result, tó ti ní kẹ́ wá gbé òkú yín kẹ́ tó sọ di òkú Baba Wande. Tẹ́ bá lọ gbé òkú yín, wàláì, wọ́n máa sin mọ́ gbogbo àwọn mass burial ni. Lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń bá bọ̀ yìí, you'll be surprised. Tẹ́ bá jẹ́ kó lọ fún Mohbad ní befitting burial. Sí àwọn organization tí gbogbo wọn tó ti dúró, àwọn committee, burial committee, within the entertainment industry. Tí wọ́n ti ṣe gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́. Kẹ́ tó jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ tap kan hijack ẹ̀. Kẹ́ tó jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ social media hijack ẹ̀. Kẹ́ tó jẹ́ kí àwọn oní fracas hijack ẹ̀. Look, tí ẹ bá jẹ́ kí àwọn tó fẹ́ jà, those ones that were really ready for it, they had a committee, burial committee. They had good plans for your family. Even for Liam himself, do you know how much they contributed within how many weeks into his accounts? See anybody ò lè tọwọ́ bọ̀. Mo kàn fẹ́ advice yín bàbá Mohbad o. Ẹ má yẹ kí orí Sanwó-Olú náà ti kan tó ti kúrò lórí brother mi. If tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ́ kó lọ sin Mohbad ní normal way, níbi kẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìyàwó Mohbad pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ sin ọmọ lọ́mọ, kẹ́ jẹ́ kó lọ sí. Okay. Wọ́n máa kó òkú ọmọ yín mọ́ rógà ni, wàláì. Ṣé bó bá ṣe mass burial? You will be surprised. Kò dẹ̀ sí ní tẹ́ máa ṣe. Mo kàn ń dá yín sinmi. Because you cannot keep them like that. Pé kó máa sanwó mug kó jù sínú ibẹ̀. Tó bẹ́ẹ̀ wá justice. Wọ́n ti yọ gbogbo nǹkan tó máa yọ lára ọmọ yín. Wọ́n ti shut up sí fún. If you are not happy with that, the sample is out there. Use the sample they have and go and do your private one like you said. Go and use that sample they have out there to do it. Ego poko ma gbe òkú kan, wọ́n máa ná owó lé òkú ọmọ kan nígbà tó tún pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rí, kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà ẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa. Ní fojú sunkún ọmọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí àti ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wò mí, ní fojú sunkún ọmọ. Nobody prays to bury a child. Why would you allow somebody, some thieves to use your son? Láti máa fi cruise Iyabo ti bọ́ta. Jẹ́ kí n wò kí ni Iyabo fẹ́ sọ. Wọ́n yẹ pé Iyabo fẹ́ gbé wa débẹ̀ ni. Mi lè wait kí Iyabo gbé wa débẹ̀ o. Iyabo jọ gbé wa débẹ̀ ká tiẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Iyabo fẹ́ gbé wa débẹ̀ ni.
It's one of those days where I sit and I wonder if Nigeria is ever going to get better.
Okay, wo tún ni Iyabo ń gbé bọ̀. Ṣé kò ń ṣe ọ̀tọ̀ ni?
Wherever, I don't think the poor can ever have a voice in this country.
Okay, which one is Iyabo? Ṣé ká gbọ́ Iyabo ni?
Anyone can ever get true justice. It's really sad. 2024, yes. I've said I'm going to take it easy.
Take it easy, Iyabo.
But there are some things that I am not going to look away from.
Okay, Oshegari.
I'm going to keep learning my voice for as much as I can. I don't care if at the end of the day, I go. I would know that in this little life that I have lived, I have always stood
for the truth.
On the truth and nothing but the truth.
God bless you.
I'm not even here to talk about very dark man. I'm not here about that one. Because that one is already ongoing. I am here to talk about Fola Tinubu.
Okay, that's another.
Lizzy Anjorin's was that
do you want us to watch it or
first wife?
She come out or because
that's the wife before Lizzy Anjorin. Now she called me. I got a call from her. She left voice messages and said they detained her at Alagbon. And I was like, why did they detain you?
Okay,
she had complained earlier that they froze her account. And then she needed that she has some little money there. She doesn't have money. She needs her money, blah, blah, blah. So the lawyer wrote a letter to the police people asking that they unfreeze her account. So they told her that she should come, that they want to unfreeze her account. And then she went there and then they detained her. Now, when she went there and they detained her, I called the AIG of Alagbo. He didn't pick my call. I called him numerous times. I sent messages. He did not respond to my calls. I called the DIG. DIG responded and said he was going to send a message to them that they should release her on bail because they said they are charging her to court tomorrow. Do you understand? Now, they said they are charging her to court tomorrow and they will release her on bail. We went back and forth on that until they now said because she had jumped bail before she left what's it called? She left the person that stood for her left a fake address.
Well, I know they
So
finish
that's why they
your
didn't release her. Number one, you guys asked this lady to come to Abuja. She went all the way to Abuja because I'm aware of everything to meet you people. They said they were going to transfer. I spoke to the DIG then. They said they would transfer the case to Aladon so that she doesn't keep wasting money on Tife. Because she's a struggling mother with 4 children. I mean, having to make her come all the way to Abuja, do you understand? It doesn't make any sense. She's struggling to take care of her children. 4. So the DIG said they would transfer it to Aladon. And the lawyer made sure that they kept in contact with her. They kept having that conversations with her back and forth. She even had to go to see the AIG of Alagbo with my lawyer to have a verbal conversation to explain to her all what is going on. And the AIG said, you know what? When they have not brought the case, when they bring the case to me here, we will take it up. I'm talking about Fola Tinubu. The reason why Liz has been coming for me is because of this lady we are talking about, Fola Tinubu. So, number one, this lady came to Abuja. She flew down to Abuja. You guys allowed her to go. She came to see the AIG in Alagbo, where she had a verbal conversation, explained to her what the problem is. So you guys now asked her to come. You're saying that she's jumping bail, which this girl has been coming to you people. So why would you detain her? There's a lawyer there. You said someone needs to stand. The person is standing there, and still yet they did not grant her bail. What kind of country are we living in? I need to understand. This is a lady that has left her children at home to come and honor you. If she's running away, would she carry her 2 legs and come herself? Would she carry her 2 legs to come? A lawyer was there. Someone was there. So I mean, it's just the situation of this country is just somehow. It's just funny. It's just funny. Where people have to use their power is just crazy. If the poor ones do not have you people in high authority to run to, then we asked that she be bailed. They said no, they are not granting her bail. On what grounds? They said because she's been resisting her. How has she resisted? You asked her to come to Abuja. She flew all the way to Abuja. This is just a few weeks ago. She still came back. I made her go to see the AIG in Alagbo also to state all that she did a verbal, and they said, okay, when it's time she will come. So how has she jumped bail? How has she jumped bail? AIG Alagbo, how has she jumped bail? They said a man, Lizzy Anjorin, recently went on her social media space. Because cursing on this lady's children, saying that they were going to die, cursing her and her children, which she had done repeatedly before. She is still walking free.
I reported Lizzy Anjorin. They summoned her to come. She didn't go. She sent her lawyer. She later went there to lie that the case has been moved to Abuja. A case that my lawyer had already gone to Abuja and they had already told them, and the DIG there had moved the case to Alagbon. She quickly ran to fundamental human rights, saying that we the police and me that we are bullying her. Who is bullying who? But me, I'm like this because you know what? Me, I always like to see where this fights of justice will always go. Me, I know they rush. Do you understand? Then I know they rush. You come on cyberspace and do so much. Even if you want to take this lady to court, it's simple. Go to court. She has not said that she's not going to go to court. But why would you people be detaining her for what? I don't understand. You've asked her to come. She has come. She's been to Abuja. She came here to Lagos. Now again, you asked her to come. She went and you people detained her. And the said people that have been bullying her are walking free. When is Nigeria? It's really hard. It's really hard when you are asked to always look away. It's sickening. And you see, these things are funny. These things are funny. Lizzy Anjorin, I wanted to pipe law on your matter, but I'm not going to pipe law. We will do this justice.
Let me call you on this one,
we will do this case. Honestly. If you like, do video from nothing 2000 and whatever. Call me all kind of repeated names that you like. This case we will do.
No, it's okay.
Because this is so unfair.
No, me, lady. Do you read the other one?
Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò tún fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ kó rójú ráyè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ tó ní nílẹ̀. Ẹ fọwọ́ lábà ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi ń gbá lójú. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I've never seen this kind of thing before. And I have seen though, but just this one is funny. It's funny. And I await. So they said they are taking her to court tomorrow. Abi, we are away. We go there. We go there with media. I want to see how this thing is going to unfold. Because Fola Leyon, the Baniko Leyon, Irolepa, Oni Eyon. I want to see how all these things is going to unfold. Why would Fola be arrested again? I want to know. Why she has to be arrested? It doesn't make any sense. We will see to it. They said they are not going to release her today. She has to go to court tomorrow. So she will go to court tomorrow. Don't you mind say? She will go to court tomorrow. We will see. We need to understand. We need to understand. They said she sent Taya Killer. Fola, she struggle láti want to máa jẹ. She struggle láti want to máa mu. Someone that is still struggling to feed her children, struggling to see how she's going to take care of her family. We will see. Because I am also a single mother. And I will not stand and watch you people do this to her. That's Alagbon, we will do there. The court, we will do there. Yes. Where you people, Lizzy Anjorin and your husband, I'm talking to both of you today. Wherever you people want to take this Fola Tinubu's case to, I will be there with you. We will see to it. Do you understand? We will see to it. You people should allow this lady with her 4 children rest. 4 children she has. She won't gba ọkọ to ìwọ nìkan kan ló máa kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ married man.
We will see to it.
Tomorrow is round the corner. We are here. We will see to it.
Like, please mind your comments on this particular one, because when Iyabo came on board, I thought she was coming to talk about Mohbad because of Baba Mohbad Baba Mohbad to she interview ni. So let's continue with